Attention crypto gossipators, things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.
Hey guys, what is up? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, most of you might be asking the same question right now. And I guess this question is going to be, what the hell is going on with Bone? Bone is supposed to be a life changer, yet it's at its lowest point. Should we run away? Should we cash out? Should we just take an L? Everybody wants some answers, right? And you know what, guys? It is important to just understand the sentiment and understand what people are currently thinking at these levels. Of course, you know, we saw Bitcoin go over 50K. That is absolutely insane. It looks like, you know, potentially even hit an all-time high before the Bitcoin halving starts. So everybody is just wondering, like, whoa. So there's so much good stuff going on, yet Bone hasn't moved that much, hasn't moved anything. Isn't that like a sign? Isn't that a bad sign? Or is that a sign that we should be ignoring? Or is that not even a sign? I mean, the community is so divided. But guess what? Luckily, we've got forums where we can actually see the sentiment, the ideas, thoughts. I mean, so much we can actually get out of it. So please, pay attention to this. And let's see if we can actually learn a little bit. Now, guys, big question. What's going on with Bone on Reddit? Long time, large bag holder here. This is quiet as this sub has ever been. All of this hype pre-Shibarium launch and on the prospect of the new Shibaswap, I guess, is going to be now 1.5 before 2.0 drops. And the current price is abysmal, to say the least. What's everyone's opinion on this, and where do you think this is going from here? So that's a very interesting question, right? A lot of people are going to be asking this question. I mean, where are we going from this, from here on? I mean, I know I can tell you many points and I can talk about it, but can you really understand? Do you guys get it yourselves? Or do you need me to actually break it down for you? Because I believe that I'm going to have to talk a little bit about this to make it a bit clearer for some of you. So before I do so, let's just see what others think about it. Personally, I think it's just a matter of time before Bone rips hard and fast. But that won't happen until all the parts stop moving and it all comes together. The team keeps doing dumb stuff, like nobody cares about your female NFT. Like exactly 0 people were like, you know what, Shib is missing female NFT characters, just stupid. Now with that off my chest, Bone has the potential to reach some big numbers with such a low current supply, and with circulating supply, and with LS, we could see that circulating supply drop considerably and cause the rapid rise of Bone. While past results is no prediction here, our last bull run Shib with no use case was almost 40 billion. If Bone can hit half that, we're at 100,000, close to it. Bottom line, Shib is still a popular token. Simplestness, that and where we can move a Bone is just going to take whole ecosystem working well, the team to focus on it and stop with all the dumb hoodies, colognes, burgers, and female NFTs. So I mean, I get the point, guys. You can feel, and I think many people feel the same way, right? Sometimes it just comes across as we are going into so many directions which aren't that important, because people just want to focus on the important points. They want the burns, they want the price action, they don't care about the hoodies, they don't care about some female NFTs. Others, okay, there will be a percentage out there that might care about it, but many don't. And when they're not seeing results, they're just starting to really, find these annoying points and expose them. all this stuff would be fine if we were growing in price. Trust me, people would be like, yeah, hell yeah, we're like a brand, and they would say so many great things. But because of where we are right now and, how things are working out, of course, people are going to be upset. And people are going to be angry. These past 2 years have been very, very quiet. Very quiet, ladies and gentlemen. So, of course, people will have a lot to say. And they're going to have some anger. So, it is what it is, and I'm going to have to accept the way it is. If people want to let their anger out, then, as long as you don't create too much fun out of it. So here it is, 0 shot for 100, maybe 3 at most, but realistically 1.50. I don't know, time will tell. Its low supply coupled with a bull run can do some magical stuff. So this is an important point that I'm going to bring up in a bit. I bought most of mine around 0.37, so I'm just chilling. Shibarium is live, but it takes time to grow. Blockchain L2, the core is there, and LSD is on the way with Pore Zone and K9. I think the majority of boners are still positive about $20 to $100 range by the next bull run. I'd say $2 to $10 for this bull run. With projects building and bridges launching, it'll be easier for end users to get into Shibarium, start playing around. We've yet to push the metaverse or gaming. Shibaswap 1.5. What did I miss? LMAO. I too hold a large bag, and this stuff needs to happen. We need Shibaswap on Shibarium. We need the fees put back into ecosystem. We need rewards on the swap. So good point here, okay? Shibaswap 2.0 is very important because people genuinely want to feel those rewards. They want to experience that, and they want to put their bone to a use case. Simple as that. So another point here, isn't it just crypto is sell the hype? Bone pumped to over $2 with hype alone. People took profits and sold off. Now the team's building, and Bone should return to a similar price, hopefully above when real utility comes. If you believe in Bone future, then buy more and continue to hold. So great point, right? There's a lot of hype around it. It hit over $2. We've had a few waves, guys. If you remember these waves, very nice waves. Okay, I mean, I know this is going to dwarf this stuff, but look, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've always had these waves, and it was around the hype. And I think, if you really don't think this thing is great and stuff, what would really, keep you going, most of you, if you genuinely don't believe in the ecosystem, at least believe in the hype, because there's going to be crazy amount of hype with the bull run coming. You have to understand this. And for it to go over $2 is going to be nothing, because $3 is what we saw in the past bull run. Okay, that was about 3-4 years ago. Went to $3, had barely any holders, no use case. I mean, what was Bone? It was nothing. And so much was being pumped into. I mean, 36 million volume in one day. 77 million. These are crazy numbers. So imagine now, with so many people staking Bone, with a lot of it out of circulating supply, basically being put out. On top of it, let me tell you a few points that it needs to go through, and please get into your heads. Take out a pen, a notebook, write it down, because if you can't be patient, if you can't wait for all these things to happen, then you should never ever be investing. Because when these things happen, I guess then, you should be thanking everyone that believed in Bone, that stayed with Bone, influencers like myself. We should be thanked, because you will see how far it goes. So first of all, we're waiting for the big exchanges to list it, and just in general, many more exchanges. But I think Coinbase, Binance is going to send a major signal. Lots of exposure, lots of potential investors, more credibility, bang. And on top of it, they integrate Shibarium. Oh my god, imagine how much is going to go into layer 2. Everybody's loading up on Bone. Magic's created Shibaswap 2.0, as we discussed. All the rewards and stuff, and just in general, again, another very hyped development, another very important development needs to come out. So I think the price is going to rise once it comes out. Projects, Lots and lots of projects on Shibarium. Shibarium needs Bone as the gas token. Imagine a few big projects with millions and millions. Wow, insane volume. Pushing Bone's price up. That's what I see. Supply is low. Remember, Bone's market cap is tiny right now. The upswings could be massive. If a few whales take interest in this, a few institutions try to load up on this thing is going to pop off like no tomorrow. Again, devs getting paid. Some of them getting paid in Bone. So it's in the best interest. And on top of it, so many people are obsessed with bones. But guess what? The burn, you know, when it gets accumulated in Bone, and you can see in the pot how much it's worth in dollars, how much Bone worth, well, when you compare it to the USD. Ladies and gentlemen, the higher Bone's price, the higher that number. So more can be burned. So extremely important for Shib. And then we have that whole army. 1.3 million. 1.3 million holders of Shib. These are potential Bone holders. So I think, you know, once we get them interested in Bone, once we get all these retail investors, whales, institutions, so on, because there is a reason for them to invest, and that is the UK use case and the utility. All of that, all the points that I've just mentioned, coupled together, right? Put together, guys, we're seeing Bone $10, $20, $30, $40. Sky's the limit. But you know what it all requires? It's not the money, because most of you are already invested in Bone. It's your patience. That's what is lacking. Many people just lack the patience. I'm not throwing dirt at everyone, but I'm just throwing it at these individuals that don't understand that the crypto market has just been very quiet in the past 2 years in general. Okay? Past 2 years haven't been very eventful, but can you see it picking up right now? 2024, Bitcoin's going over 50K. You know, everyone's talking about it, everybody's discussing. Bitcoin ETFs have been approved. You get how Bitcoin is really on the rise right now. So I need you guys to really sink it into your heads that your patience and you waiting for everything to happen that I have just mentioned, all these points that should be happening this year, all that put together looks at Bone at a completely different price. Are you upset about this? Guys, just don't stare at the charts and that's it. Watch my videos. Subscribe, turn that notifications bell on. It's a very simple solution. Also, you look at this price, you see a negative price. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a price you should be loading up on. That is the beauty of this price. So if you can wait it out before you start making conclusions right now, I think you are in for a big treat. And if it doesn't, guys, create the number that you have in your heads, then you can criticize it, because then it would have gone through all the points. But now, guys, you are not in a position to criticize. I'm sorry, but you're just not in a position. So please, comment down below how you feeling, how you doing, right? As you know, people, some of them are impatient, and we can throw a lot of anger at the developers. They haven't been communicating with us well, and so many things and blah 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 that are happening internally. But it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, we've got a freaking bull run. And for those of you that understand what a bull run can do, I'm pretty sure you'd be silent here and just agreeing with everything I have to say. So again, you know, we've got a comment section down below. Leave your thoughts. Let's talk. Let's discuss. You know, many people put in their thoughts. Please reply to them. Let's get this engagement going. Like this video. Very important for the algorithm, because I try to produce as much Bone content as I can. And from my side, a big thank you to everyone. I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.